Hi guys, I'm Marc Marquez. Make sure like and subscribe for more.
The riders have been greeted by a fantastic atmosphere here at Silverstone. They're all lined up for the start, ready for some British Grand Prix action.
Bagnaia in fourth, the championship leader Quartararo, and then it's Miller, Mir, Rossi, Rins, Zarco and Nakagami together on a Premier Class podium. I might be getting a bit carried away here, it's early days, but we've got the Spargaro brothers first here across the line. Thomas Spargaro leads, but the fastest lap is his brother Elation second. Yeah, quite a bit quicker as well on Pecco Bagnaia, who's just set his personal best lap of the race as well. Bagnaia about 2/10 slower than Elation Spargaro ahead of him. Been much more like it this weekend from Valentino Rossi. He's been much more opponent fixture inside the top 10. That's a late lunge, a late attack on the brakes of the slow. Had a little bit of a spat, shall we say, on circuit. Brothers up in arms, wasn't it? Now then, here is Jake Dixon, number 96, and he's behind Miguel Oliveira and Cal Crutchlow. Quartararo, that's lovely. Number 20, the World Championship leader, up the inside. Was able to run that tighter line through the loop. There was just no way that Bagnaia could respond. Now it's all about getting the crucial drive now out of aim. He can set about focusing on hunting down the Espargaro boys. On board here with Pecco Bagnaia, number 63, the Italian. His teammate Alex Rins in 7th. Both he and Rossi have dropped back a bit. Fastest man on circuit is the world champion. Joan Mir's about to make a move very, very quickly. On Thriller Miller ahead of him. Mir, best lap of the race, a 2:00.647. That was tyres. This bodes very well for Joan Mir to be in this position and this fast at this stage of the race. It really does. Nothing going at the moment for Brad Pitt, 12th, just behind Alex Marquez. Attacking Nakagami despite his tummy troubles in 10th place. Leading group. We're now on board with Elation Spargaro on the Aprilia. Soon to be joined by Maverick Vinales. This would be Pol Espargaro is the only man in the top 9 that went for that Michelin soft rear tyre. So it's a line from Elation Spargaro. Espargaro could not keep turning in on the Aprilia to go through Aintree and run his normal line. That was beautifully done by Quartararo. The Aprilia rider has gone from 2nd back to 4th. That was a textbook move from Fabio Quartararo. Now then, the rest of them showed the pace in FP4. He showed the rhythm that he could potentially break away. Elation Spargaro trying to respond immediately on Pecco Bagnaia. Ground in the meantime in the background there. Joan Mir, the world champion, number 36 on the blue Suzuki, desperately trying to find a way past. It's great to see the Rizzi, so Mir's got his hands full trying to find a way through on the Australian. Fabio Quartararo using a prime deep tussling. They're going to let Pol Espargaro and Fabio Quartararo make a bit of a decisive break. Wrong so far this year. We know that he's got the rhythm to get through. I don't think Pol Espargaro would have expected after this point. You can just see there, back in your picture, Rossi just struggling to run the pace of the 7 men ahead of him. He's oozing confidence. Now then, Quartararo, when he's been in this situation previously, has got to the front, and then for 2 or 3 laps he's put the hammer. Difficult man to stop in the meantime. Mir had gone past Miller, but no surprise. On the power, down the hanger straight. Ducati uses the Bologna. And you make that move there, and he knows that there's nobody. It's the tightest part of Silverstone. Everybody else is not going to be able to find a way through on Pol Espargaro. Moments ago, he found nearly 0.6 of a second on the Spaniard in 2nd place. Quartararo now is trying to make that crucial break of Great Britain. Fabio Quartararo looking to extend his championship lead. This would be a hammer. Both Rins and Mir then are now through on Jack Miller. Here's Marc Marquez, he's finally made his way back to Espargaro, on Espargaro, down into Vale, turn number 8, Aleix. He'll have the inside line going through, up in the second place. Yeah, he's got to try and hunt down Fabio Quartararo now. That gap is a second the Frenchman has over. Right here on the previous lap where Quartararo took the lead, and in that lap he's immediately found 1 second. This is what Fabio, early on, he waited for the tyres to get up the temperature, he waited for the fuel load to lighten that little bit, and once he gets to the front, and now with this spells danger for the chasing pack, because Quartararo's checking out at the moment. I rather fancy that's the moment when he's got 3 or 4 bikes up ahead of them. Quartararo has just set the fastest lap of the race, 2:00 now in Silverstone, and really break away from the chasing pack. Aleix Espargaro doing everything he can to hang in there, but once he's up into 8th, he's just gone past Valentino Rossi. You'll be able to see them in the background there. Nakagami also with them. So the race winner here in 2019 moves up into 5th. Yeah, the 2 factory Ducatis are going the wrong way. He's such a finesse rider, so silky smooth. He's such a textbook riding style, Alex Rins, behind race leader Fabio Quartararo. That was round 3.
You must see the checker flag today, though.
Yeah,
Alex Rins.
100%.
After too many crashes. He's lapping in the 202s, which for his debut Grand Prix is not bad at all.
We talked about how the problems were building for Pecco Bagnaia. That last lap from the Italian on Pol Espargaro, he set that all up through Village. Set it up through Village, picks the inside line from Pol Espargaro, going into the Alex Rins. You never know what you're going to get on a Sunday from him, and he's showing here what he's made of. He lost this Silverstone circuit, that famous 7th. That would be a disappointing day at the office for the Bologna boys if it stays like that, and there's already been a big late choice to go to the soft front tyre, as it backfired spectacularly. But for the Italian, it doesn't look like he's going to be world champion leader and runaway British Grand Prix leader Fabio Quartararo, who now leads by nearly 2.3 seconds as they score. Albiciano, of course, just getting interviewed by Italian television. I bet the nerves are jangling there. We're getting closer to halfway through session. Saturday afternoon FP4, that 30-minute session, that's when you really get an indication of where the rides are at in terms of race tomorrow and the latest Espargaro. So this is going to fall.
Yeah, it looks that way. It looks that way. 8 laps teammate Pecco Bagnaia, not close enough this time around. Into the loop we go. That turn 14, but fans around Brooklands, Luffield and Woodcote on board here with Jack Miller. Is he going to be able to go through? He is going to have a look.
For Pecco Bagnaia. What a day this could be. This could be a real shift in the championship picture. Johann Zarco is just nowhere. He's way down in 12th place. He's not been at the races all weekend. Johann Zarco struggled with. This could be the day we look back on and think this was one of the key moments if Fabio Quartararo does win the 2020.
9th at the moment ahead of Taka Nakagami. Brad Binder is in 11th. No heroics from him, unfortunately, today. Although started the race with a hard, I can tell you that is not the case. He's out there on a medium rear tyre as well. He too has just put in his fastest.
Yes, in these kind of cool temperatures, he didn't. Now then, back with the battle for second place. It's still advantage of last clear now of these 3 Spaniards. Aleix Espargaro on the Aprilia. Still keeping Alex Rins, putting up a resolute fight. The poleman in 4th place. There you go, Aprilia Racing have never taken a podium finish in the modern very job. Wouldn't it be just so typical of MotoGP? Just days after Maverick Vinales, the top really in the top 3.
They've worked so hard in the Aprilia factory in Nuali, Italy. They deserve a podium. Here is the 2019 British Grand Prix winner. There's Jorge Martin. Unfortunately, his race came to an end on the Obergon. Here comes Alex Rins as he gets a bit closer to Aleix Espargaro in the hunt for second place.
Yeah, Jorge Martin's always said how much he was relishing on that opening lap through turn 7 and 9, but yeah, he lives to fight another day, and Jorge Martin will be back strong in Aragon. Now pressure, 3rd of this season had even been completed.
He's wide. Aleix Espargaro is wide, Matt, and that's going to allow through Alex Rins. He takes
the first and won't be the last man to make that mistake in this British Grand Prix, but it's dropped him right back into the clutches now of younger. We know the Aprilia, it's so good at tyre management, so good at nursing its tyres, particularly the rear, over the full range of rivals, and that does use the rear tyre a little bit quicker, but he expressed no major concern about rear tyre life.
The fastest man on circuit last time, and Alex Marquez, the 2nd fastest. He's flying, the LCR Honda rider, a massive fan of this silver of the Marquez brothers here. He's up into 8th place at the moment and is soon to be 7th.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing, but really here He knows that this is a disastrous result for the championship, with Quattararo now over 3 seconds. Miller has also, on that last lap, gone through on Joan Mir as well. So Jack Miller is now up into 5th place. He looks like a bit of a Zarco, still in 12th place. He's all over the rear tyre at the moment to Rossi, who sadly is not able to continue his, if not his first podium of 2021. He was in this position back in Portugal behind.
While we wait for the cameras to take us to the Parc Fermé to meet the stars of the race, let's take a quick look at the final MotoGP standings.